The year 1914 marked the beginning of a conflict that would engulf the world. On June 28, a seemingly insignificant event in Sarajevo set off a chain reaction that would plunge Europe into war. Gavrilo Princip, a Serbian nationalist, assassinated Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne. This act ignited the powder keg of Europe. Austria-Hungary issued an ultimatum to Serbia demanding satisfaction. Serbia, backed by Russia, partially rejected the ultimatum, leading to war on July 28th. This declaration set in motion a web of alliances, escalating the conflict. Germany declared war on Russia and France, aiming to swiftly knock France out. Violating Belgian neutrality prompted Great Britain to declare war on Germany. Within days, the major powers of Europe were at war, marking the beginning of World War I. The war began with Germany's rapid advances through Belgium and into France following the Schlieffen Plan. The Battle of the Marne in September 1914 halted the German advance, preventing a swift victory. The Western Front became a brutal stalemate, marked by trench warfare and heavy artillery. The Battle of the Somme, starting in July 1916, symbolized the war's brutality. Despite enormous casualties, the British made limited gains. By November 1916, over 1 million soldiers were killed or wounded. The Eastern Front saw fluid warfare, but equally horrific casualties. Russia faced devastating defeats, especially at Tannenberg and Gorlice Tarnow. These defeats exposed the Russian army's weaknesses and the empire's fragility. World War I was a global conflict, drawing in nations from around the world. The Central Powers, led by Germany and Austria-Hungary, were joined by the Ottoman Empire and Bulgaria. The Allied powers, initially consisting of France, Russia and Great Britain, were later joined by Italy, Japan and the United States, among others. Key players emerged on both sides of the conflict. German Kaiser Wilhelm II, initially eager for war, became a more peripheral figure as the conflict dragged on. German generals such as Erich Ludendorff and Paul von Hindenburg exerted significant influence on the war effort. On the Allied side, British Prime Minister David Lloyd George, French Prime Minister Georges Clemenceau, and US President Woodrow Wilson played pivotal roles in shaping the course of the war and its aftermath. The entry of the United States into the war in April 1917 proved to be a decisive factor. Though American troops did not arrive in significant numbers until 1918, their presence boosted Allied morale and provided much-needed resources. The American Expeditionary Forces, led by General John J. Pershing, played a crucial role in the final Allied offensives of 1918. World War I came to an end on November 11, 1918, when Germany, facing imminent defeat, signed the Armistice of Compiègne. The war had exacted a devastating toll on all sides, leaving millions dead and Europe in ruins. The Treaty of Versailles, signed in 1919, officially ended the war but imposed harsh penalties on Germany, including territorial losses, disarmament and crippling reparations payments. The war had a profound impact on the course of the 20th century. It led to the collapse of empires, the redrawing of national boundaries, and the rise of new ideologies such as communism and fascism. The war also sowed the seeds of future conflicts, including World War II. The legacy of World War I continues to resonate today, a stark reminder of the human cost of conflict and the importance of diplomacy and international cooperation. The war's impact on art, literature and culture reflects the profound disillusionment and trauma experienced by a generation that had witnessed the horrors of industrialized warfare firsthand. World War I serves as a cautionary tale, a reminder of the fragility of peace and the enduring consequences of conflict.